Hey, how's it going? This is your Daily Sweet Talk for March 5th, 2023. I like to watch the occasional blooper reel. Um, for more serious shows, blooper reels, depends on the chemistry of the cast, I guess, but blooper reels can be uh, kind of boring because just them messing up the lines, unless they do it in a really funny way. It's kind of boring. Comedy shows, of course, they're like trying not to laugh over the funny lines. Haha. I get a good one would be if it's a serious show and they're trying not to laugh because the lines are funny, which I guess happens sometimes. I think even in the Breaking Bad bloopers. No blooper reels are coming to mind right now, except for headgum, headgum videos. Which, if you don't know, headgum is the podcast network owned by Jake and Amir. So they have videos on the headgum channel that are similar to like the old Jake and Amir videos from College Humor, from Jake and Amir. And they're really good. And so when I think of bloopers now, I think of the bloopers from those videos, which they now have at the end of the videos. And those are really good because there's a lot of improvisation involved in those, and they're kind of coming up with the best way to deliver the line, and also you can kind of see the process a little bit, and knowing when they're trying not to laugh adds a good level of humor to it. Oh, what's a blooper I watched again recently was it's not really a blooper. It was like behind the scenes footage that just contained a lot of like trying not to laugh at the lines. It was the Saturday Night Live behind the scenes video for the Kevin Roberts sketch with Larry David, which I love. I love that sketch and that behind the scenes one. It's very similar to David Pumpkin's sort of in concept, but I don't know. I still like that one a lot. It's funny to me. But especially the blooper. I think the blooper reel is probably funnier because Larry David's just like not even able to deliver the line because it's so absurd, I guess, in the moment. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty normal line. And that makes it a lot funnier, I think. I think it's funnier watching through this. But they do it really in the actual, like, that's a live show. They don't, Saturday Night Live doesn't have a lot of videos like this. They should have more because I feel like it's interesting, especially with the hosts not being like, you're not usually having a lot of background on live performances, maybe. Depending on the host, of course. I think they had a football player last week, so of course they do live performances all the time. It's just completely different, because it's from far away, and involves head injuries. So that would be interesting to see sort of the hosts kind of finding their way to not laugh because they can't laugh when it's live, even though they do sometimes. They break in the sketches, but the hosts don't often, which is, I don't know, it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. I've made a few videos where I've done bloopers, but it's usually just me messing up lines, which again is not that funny. I could put the blooper, if I edited these, I could put, because this is like my second or third attempt at recording this one today, because I did the intro wrong the first time, and I started it weird the second time. So I could put bloopers for this one. I'll put bloopers on the Patreon. No, I won't. Because I'm not going to edit these. It's 4 a.m. So I don't know. When they're just messing up lines, it's not as funny. But when it is, when you can see what the performers thought were the funniest and were like having a hard time delivering, that's good.